Okay. Does anyone have an advanced directive saying don't resuscitate me? Guess what? It doesn't work in the ambulance. Okay, so even though you've written it down and your family's standing over you saying she doesn't want this, the ambulance will do it. But we are fortunately, we live in a state that now has a form called POLST, P-O-L-S-T, and it stands for Physician Orders for Life-Sustaining Treatment. So that means you and your doctor have to have a conversation. Because he signs it and you sign it together, there's power in it. And the ambulance, the EMT that arrives, they'll respect it because the doctor's name's at the bottom. It's a bright pink form. Most doctors should know about it. It's been in place for 2 years, but they still might not. You might want to go to the website to download it as CA for California, POLST, P-O-L-S-T.org. There's even a little brochure you can print out to take to your doctor to teach him how to use it. Okay? It's great. And there's a brochure for you to learn how to use it. You know, they're a wonderful resource. Anyway, it gets to document not just your CPR decisions, but your other end-of-life decisions. It's quick, it's easy to use, and it has power when you have no voice. Because you don't want me in the middle of a bioethics meeting at the hospital trying to figure out what to do, and then we call the lawyer because there's no one to speak for you and we don't know, and then it goes to court. You don't want that. Put these things in place. You don't have to say, no, don't give me stuff on this form. You can say, please give me everything. It's just as powerful either way. Yes, ma'am.
No, I haven't gotten it.
Oh, sure, okay.
No, okay, if they do resuscitate,
Yes.
if they do resuscitate and you have a DNR, can they remove you when you get to the hospital?
Okay, yes. There's a Supreme Court of the United States says that all patients are allowed to say no to anything. It's called the
Okay.
right of refusal.
Okay.
You can't necessarily demand everything, but you have the right to refuse it. So when they get to the hospital, you didn't have one of these because you were too young. This is usually for people who are really frail and elderly, heading that direction. If they get to the hospital, and they realize they've been doing all this for you, and they see your form because your child brought it for you, they are supposed to stop immediately. If they continue to do things at the hospital that you said no to, no feeding tube, no CPR, no antibiotics, whatever your no is, again, you can make your own choices. If they do things against your will, without your permission like that, it's called assault and battery. And this is what you can say to the physician. You can say, you know what, not only is this assault and battery, but that is a criminal offense, and it's not covered by your malpractice carrier. I have never had now I say it very politely because I like doctors. I am so grateful we have doctors who will still practice because their life is terrible. I mean, they work so hard and they're barely making it. You have to be so grateful, say thank you to your doctor when you go there the next time. But they have the absolute obligation to respect your wishes regarding no. Okay?
My